going on, filmmakers? I'm Alexandru and today we're going to take a look at a product that I have been dreaming of for a very long time. The ATEM A5 wireless monitor. This product is redefining filmmaking because it's a highly integrated system. The ATEM A5 is an all-in-one video transmitter system, monitor, and video recorder. And yeah, you heard it right. It is packed with features. No need for extra wireless systems on your camera. You have everything in a super compact system, making your rig nice and tidy. In the box, it comes with the monitor, 2 antennas, and an instruction card. The monitor works with MP batteries, which is a standard nowadays, and an MPF 550 battery can last up to 4.5 hours of continuous use, which is very efficient for an all-in-one system. As peripherals, it has dual HDMI ports, a DC in, an audio input for monitoring audio, and a micro SD slot for LUT import and internal recording. Overall, the monitor feels strong and doesn't feel cheap when holding it. When it comes to screen performance, it has a 5.5-inch panel with a standard pixel Super Retina screen with 1000 nits peak brightness, 1200 contrast ratio, and a 401 ppi, which for myself is more than enough for daily work, indoor and outdoor. It also comes with one of the most beautiful operational systems I have ever seen in a monitor. It looks and feels super professional with tons of features like anamorphic desqueeze, LUT import, histogram, and many more. The wireless transmission part is very interesting because, like I said, it allows you to have a super compact camera rig with everything you need on it. When it comes to performance, this system claims to have a 180 meters range, which is more than enough for most applications, but we're gonna test it out in just a bit. It has a latency of 80 milliseconds, which is decent, and the ability to switch between a receiver and a transmitter. So basically, this monitor can be both a transmitter or a receiver. So you can buy more monitors and use them as you want. It also has the ability to connect to tablets and phone, which is a big bonus. So if you want your clients to enjoy what you are shooting from a big iPad, you can do that. And also, the pairing process is extremely simple. Scan the QR code from the monitor and connect instantly with no need to type any password or other complicated procedures. You also have the possibility to stream the feed to maximum 4 receivers, which again, I think it's more than enough. For example, with my old wireless system, I was able to transmit to only 1 receiver and no smartphone connection. So for me, this right now is mind-blowing. You also have the possibility to use the ATEM A5 with other Vaxis products from ATEM series like the ATEM 500 HDMI or ATEM 500 SDI or even ATEM A5H. This system also has the ability to record internally on a micro SD card, and it records MPG-4 files, which are good for backup or proxy files. It also has sync recording, so when you start recording on your camera, the monitor automatically starts recording itself. Now that we got to know the system a little bit better, we're gonna go do a little bit of testing to see how good it is. So first we're gonna test out its range, and after that its latency. Alright guys, so we are in the center of the city and we're gonna test out the system in a place where there's a ton of Wi-Fi connections, ton of people with their smartphones. So I think it's gonna be pretty tough for this system to handle this kind of situation. So what we're gonna do is basically, Chipri is gonna go that way as far as we can to see exactly how good the system holds. And hopefully you can see on the monitor on how good it looks. Also, what I'm gonna do is basically I'm gonna record this feed because we have the possibility to record the feed inside the device, so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. Also, what I want to mention is that we're using this intercom system from Holy Land Tech, which is super awesome, and I'm really curious to see how long it can go as well. So let's begin the test. As we look right now to the feed, we still have signal, which is a good thing. Usually with other systems that I tested, in this kind of areas where there's a ton of interference, I was having a lot of interruptions even at so close distances. but so far the signal is super strong, so we are still going. Right now Chipri is quite far from us. I don't know if you can see it from the camera, but he's somewhere over there. I'm honestly really impressed, especially for the fact that we are in this high frequency place that there's a lot of people with phones, like I said, and the system still holds up really, really good. So like you see, we still have signal. Everything works fine. I think I see a little bit of signal interference, and that is because we have this metal between us, but currently it's still going. So right now I don't see Chipri in my line of sight, and as we can see on the monitor, there are some metal things around, and by now the signal has dropped. But to be honest, I can't even see Chipri, and there's a lot of metal frames around us. Alright guys, so now it's time to see how stable the connection is with the tablet, and I have the tablet right here, and Chipri is gonna go that way and see how long it can sustain the signal. I'm also gonna record the feed so you can see exactly what quality you expect from this system. And so far we still have signal, but it doesn't look as good as with the monitor, obviously. But as you can see, the signal still holds, and he is right now around 10 meters, something like that. So I'm really curious to see how much it can sustain the signal. Signal still holds, but now it starts to get a little bit choppy. Obviously there's a lot of people coming by, so this might affect its performance, but so far we still have signal. It's not perfect, but it still is. So it seemed like close distance, the signal had a little bit of issues. Mostly, I think, because of the people that were crossing and maybe having Wi-Fi on and all that. But right now there's even more people, and the signal is quite strong. It has small interruptions from now and then, but it's quite impressive. So by now I can barely see Chipri in the background. He is like super far away, and we still have signal, which is, oh my god, really impressive. Like, if it can go the same amount of distance that it went with the receiver, I am really impressed. But by now, as you can see, we still have signal. It drops from time to time, but it's not that bad. And now the signal dropped completely. No more. So, and it came back and it dropped again. But anyway, I think it's really impressive. Like, so I wasn't expecting for the app to go as far as almost the receiver. So this is really, really impressive. Alright, so at the latency test, I put the monitors side by side and I filmed it in slow motion so you guys can see exactly the difference between one and another. And as you can see, the difference is quite small. So the latency is pretty small. But when we look at a tablet, it's quite impressive because it looks almost identical. It is really crazy why it's better on a tablet than the actual transmitter and receiver. Alright guys, so let me know what you think about this product. To be honest, I was very impressed with it. It is much better than what I expected, and I'm really curious to see what's your opinion about it, because from my point of view, it is a really cool product, and probably this is gonna be my next on-camera monitor for this year. If you guys enjoyed this video and if you like this review, please subscribe. And if you want to see me review other products, please send some comments down below and I'm going to try my best to review them. But until next time, I'm Alexandru, and thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.